In a previous video, I gave you my initial impressions of the Gil Hibbins Tundra toothpick knife, and in this video, I will give you my initial impressions of the Benchmade Raghorn. Now let's get on with this video.
I can't stand intros.
Greetings everyone, welcome back to the channel, and welcome if it's your first time here. My name is Johnny. I am an artist, I'm a musician, and I happen to like sharp things at the same time. If you're new to my channel, or even if you're a longtime subscriber, the initial impressions videos that I'm going to be doing in the next little while are coming from, these knives are coming from a store called Grand Industrial, and the owner is Gord Fry. I'm going to put the contact information down in the description. Disclaimer, I am not a sponsored channel. I am not doing this for any particular reason except for content. Gord is nice enough to go, you've got a YouTube channel, here's some stuff, do reviews, whatever, bring them back. No problem. Obviously, I'm not going to be taking any of this stuff out into the woods or modifying any of this in any way, shape, or form, as I do not own any of this product. So that's all I'm going to do. Initial impressions, show you what's here, and if you're interested, you can always contact Gord. All right, so today we're going to look at the Raghorn. It's in CPM crew wear. It's 156000 Romeo. I'm pretty sure that's the model number if you're interested. It's in blue class feature category, that is. So I did see this in the store, but I didn't really handle it, so I'm going to do that in this video. Let's take it out and we'll do a quick zoom around. We've got black on the back, orange on the front, or that could be black on the front and orange on the back. It really depends if you're lefty or righty. Now I notice it doesn't come with any loops or paracord or clips or anything else. This is it as far as I could tell. So how this is going to be carried could be interesting. I've got many ideas running through my head right now, as I'm sure so do you. But some of you are probably already asking the question, why didn't it come with something like that? And I would be asking that as well. So far, we got a little bit of movement in here inside the, I'm assuming this is Kydex, maybe it isn't, I'm not really sure. One of the reasons why I'm doing this type of video as well, and I'm not looking at any other YouTube videos, is so I can sort of do this on an unbiased with no predetermined thoughts. But anyway, we do have a little bit of movement on this sheath. The retention is positive. So that is a good thing. Let's move the sheath out of the way for now. We'll bring it back in a bit. We got this wild orange. I don't know what kind of coating that is, but it looks pretty cool. I've always wanted one of those Essie or Azulas, I think. I've never owned an Azula, but I've always imagined it in a color like this. So we've got some carbon fiber, which is nicely contoured. I like the anodization. I think that's aluminum, but again, I'm not sure. Never watched any other videos. We've got some Torx on here. They could be Torx maybe 8 or 6. So if you wanted to take these off, you could. I'm assuming that this is going to be a hunting related type knife because we've got some jimping up on the front here. I'm thinking the intended reason is for this. So you might get some debris, elk debris of some kind in there. You maybe want to clean that, I don't know. So we got the Benchmade logo on one side and the CPM crew wear on the opposite side. We've got a pretty even edge geometry from what I could tell so far, which is good. Really nice acute point, and it is very pokey. Equal jimping on the index finger, coming back to the thumb as well. Also some jimping inside the choil area. I will say this is a very comfortable knife. Very, very comfortable. No hot spots at all. And yeah, it's very comfortable. Is it a bushcraft knife? I don't think so. A little bit too thin. Is it a slicey knife? I would say yeah. This whole pinch grip here with these lines, that feels very comfortable too. So I don't know, maybe it is a hunting style knife, something that for field dressing, I'm thinking, because it sure feels good. And it feels very nimble, it's very light. Now, this is carbon fiber on crew wear, so again, the weight on this is very, very light. There's your balance point. I don't know if I would hold it back here. I would probably hold it in this area, right? That's where it just feels more natural. Got a generous lanyard hole, some ridges here, some roller coastering, let's call it. And I'll juke the blade here just a couple of times. And I think we've got some pretty nice contouring going in there. So CPM crew wear, everyone knows that's a pretty good steel. It's pretty high end. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Let's do some overalls. I'll put the tip here on the dark yellow line here. And we can do an overall on this one, coming in at about 8 and I would say 8 1/4 or 224 millimeters roughly. The blade's probably going to be coming in at about 4 5/8 or 115 millimeters. And the handle, depending on where you measure it, I'm going to measure it from this choil part because that feels the most comfortable. It's about 4.5 or 114 millimeters-ish. The blade thickness on this is thin. The thickest part on the spine here is about 3/32, and I would say it's about 2.5 millimeters. I might be a little bit off on those specs because, well, I'm just doing it the old school way. And the edge is not that bad, it's pretty sticky. I really like the acute point. I like the lightness, or the feather lightness. This position here is very comfortable. And yeah, I don't know if there's much else to talk about, much else to say. I do like it. If you're interested in something like this, contact Gord. I'll leave his contact information down there. And I thank him very much for at least giving me some product to talk about. And some filler material, if you want to call it that, because I'm really focused on my Into the Woods videos and my music production as well, which I'm hoping to start doing very, very soon. I've got some ideas for a 3rd studio album. We'll see where that goes. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm hoping you're liking these initial impressions videos. I'm gonna have some more coming your way.